Hello, let's explore agency and empowerment dimension of fire. Agency from feminist perspective is the ability to act upon what is meaningful and important to one's life. It recognizes that all people are influenced by formal laws as well as social and cultural norms in making choices. For example, in the case of land rights, agency means being able to exercise one's right over land, such as claiming, selling, or managing the land. In many patriarchal countries, land is passed on from father to son, despite laws that recognize women's equal land right. In this case, women's ability to exercise land right is constrained by cultural norms. In many countries, land entitlement is not given to women by default. They have to fight for it. When women take action and demand their share of land, they exercise their agency. Nevertheless, exercising agencies does not always guarantee achieving the desirable outcome. Women face many challenges in the process of claiming land rights. Family disgrace, social stigma, unsupported legal procedure can all make them feel insignificant and powerless or even outcasted. Therefore, providing support and intervention to transform structural barriers and create enabling conditions for women to claim land is critical for fulfilling women's land rights. When women take action to claim or to defend their land entitlement and win, empowerment happens. So empowerment is about gaining the power or the ability that one never had before. From a feminist perspective, it entails three elements: building agency, creating enabling structural conditions, and achieving transformative change. One of the root causes of vulnerability is the lack of right and entitlement to resources, including natural, political, economical ones, to cope with disaster and build resilience. However, relying on legislation and formal system is not sufficient and effective for securing rights, particularly those of disadvantaged groups like women, ethnic minorities, gender non-conforming people, and indigenous groups. So it is critical to promote agency and empowerment of those disadvantaged groups in defending and claiming their access and rights to resources to transform structural cause of vulnerability. To empower disadvantaged groups and to achieve transformative change, it is key to enhance the understanding of what makes them feel vulnerable and exposed to disaster risks. Based on that understanding, the groups themselves will define the desirable change. Promoting leadership from disadvantaged groups is also crucial. It is also important to leverage power with the state and with other powerful actors through promoting collective actions, social movements, and alliance building. All the dimensions of fire are interlinked and mutually reinforce each other. However, the interlinkages should be contextualized and explored by the user of fire by asking questions. For example, in relation to fundamental rights, you can ask which resources are crucial to the adaptive capacity of disadvantaged groups. Does the law recognize their access and right to that resource? In relation to governance dimension, is there a system or procedure in place to accommodate their land right? Is there policy or decision that discriminate or prevent their access to that critical resource? In relation to social norms, you can ask what norms and practices hinder the ability of vulnerable groups to claim access and right to that critical resource. Regarding participation dimension, you can ask, are disadvantaged groups well informed and invited to decision making that affect their access to the resource? So if you are using FIRE to design disaster risk reduction interventions that ensure equality and respect human rights, you will have to address many dimensions of FIRE at the same time. Thank you for attending this module.